Hello, fire signs. Let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads in this reading. The first spread is for all fire signs. It's like a bonus. And then there's going to be a separate spread for every fire sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please share, like, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all fire signs. We have the Ace of Cups, the 7 of Swords, clarified by the King of Wands. We have the 2 of Cups, clarified by the 8 of Wands. And we have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Chances are you're dealing with a fellow fire sign. Another Aries, another Leo, another Sagittarius. It looks like you guys are either sneaking out together or maybe going somewhere for the weekend, but you're not telling anybody. Alright, when I saw that 7 of Swords, I got a little concerned, but I think it's fine. Okay, so we have both, the King and the Queen of Wands. You can assign the roles as you wish. Doesn't matter to me, you could be either the King or the Queen of Wands, right? But you're most likely dealing with a fellow fire sign. We start with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, it could be love at first sight, right? It's the very first card that actually showed up. You could be going to some kind of an event and your eyes will meet and you will instantly fall in love with one another. Alright? Or you could be walking down the street and your eyes will meet and you know how that story goes, right? Anyway, we have that 7 of Swords right next to the Ace of Cups. The 7 of Swords in this case, together with the remaining 2 cards, the 2 of Cups clarified by the 8 of Wands. If you meet this person at some kind of an event, you guys could be leaving that party, that event together. You may even leave it before the event is over. You could sneak out, right? For others of you, say you have plans, you already have plans for this weekend with somebody else or with some other people. And when this King or the Queen of Wands show up in your life, you may have to postpone those plans or cancel those plans. You may tell them, oh, I feel under the weather, this and that, I can't come, I can't go, I can't do this. But what's actually going to be happening, you and your fellow fire sign, you guys are going to be going somewhere together with those 2 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands, I think, is the card of literally going somewhere in this case, right? It's also a card of the Cupid's arrows. And the 2 of Cups is a soulmate card. And in the 2 of Cups, we have 2 people. I assume that's you and your fellow fire sign. It's a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. And it's a card of when 2 people are on the same page. So it looks like fun. Alright? Cool. Aries, we have the Emperor, clarified by the 10 of Cups. We have the Sun. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Aquarius, maybe a Sagittarius. You know, the only reason why I clarified the Emperor is because this is your major arcana card, Aries, right? So as I was clarifying the Emperor, I simply asked how will Aries feel about what's going on, and the 10 of Cups showed up. Alright, and the 10 of Cups is a card of a family, commitment, marriage. It's the happily ever after card. The Sun right next to the Emperor is the happiest card in the deck. The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius, you know, but the Star is a card of a wish come true. And the Wheel of Fortune is a start of a cycle. So, yeah, technically, I think it's a wish come true, and it has something to do with either an existing family or a family that's about to take shape, a family that's about to start forming. Okay, if you've been trying to get pregnant, you may hear some good news, right? Because in the 10 of Cups, clarifying the Emperor, we have 2 adults but also a couple of kids jumping around. And in the Sun card, we have a child riding a horse, right? So that it could be interpreted as such, but maybe you are being proposed to, or maybe you're getting married, maybe some other wish that you had for a while in regards to a family or your home is finally being fulfilled over the weekend, and that in turn launches a new cycle of your life with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you could be moving. Maybe you're buying a home or you're renting a new home and you're moving, and your living situation will drastically improve. Alright? Cool. Leo, we have the 7 of Cups clarified by Strength. We have the 2 of Swords. Then we have the Page of Wands clarified by the 8 of Wands. And we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Maybe you're dealing with a fellow Leo. From what I see here, it's mostly you. It's mostly you. At least for this reading, right? You're looking at options. You've got options. You're doing your research, and I think you will then narrow it down to 2 options. And after that, you may reach out or do some sort of a feedback or follow up with somebody. And based on that, you will decide on one of the options. So it's like a funnel effect. From multiple to 2 to 1. Let me elaborate. Let me explain. We start with the 7 of Cups. And as you can see in the 7 of Cups, we have a silhouette of a person and 7 cups in front of them. And I believe the silhouette of the person represents you, because strength clarifying the 7 of Cups, that's your major arcana card. So this is you looking at multiple options, right? The 2 of Swords, the next card over, is a card of a crossroads, and it usually represents either going to the left or to the right. So this is you narrowing it down to 2 options. Right? And the Page of Wands clarified by the 8 of Wands. I think the Page of Wands is you. That's communication coming from you. So maybe you're going to be reaching out, calling, emailing, just to make sure you narrow down even further to just one option, right? The 8 of Wands clarifying the Page of Wands is more communication, right? The 8 of Wands is a card of communication, back and forth communication, or it could also be a card of travel. You may actually go somewhere and take a look at those 2 options. Maybe you're looking to buy something, or maybe you're looking to go somewhere on vacation at some point in the future. All right, maybe you're dealing with multiple people. The Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is you zeroing in on one particular option, on one of them, right? And saying yes to it. The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes, and this is you saying yes to the option you're deciding on. All right, Leo? Cool. Sagittarius, we have the 7 of Pentacles clarified by the Magician. We have the Fool clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Gemini, Virgo, Aries, or any zodiac sign. To be honest with you, Sagittarius, the first thing I thought of was a Gemini's birthday party that's coming up over the weekend. Right? And it's going to be a very special birthday party, or a very symbolic. You know, it could be somehow associated directly with the birthday boy or the birthday girl, or maybe you're going there and you're expecting to meet somebody or to see somebody, not necessarily the birthday person. Okay, but for some of you it is the birthday person. Okay, we have you here, the Queen of Wands right next to the deck. I believe that's you, right? Male or female, absolutely does not matter. We start with the 7 of Pentacles clarified by the Magician. The 7 of Pentacles is a card of waiting. The Magician could be interpreted as either a Gemini or a Virgo, right? Those 2 share that major arcana card. And we're right in the middle of a Gemini birthday season, so that's why I immediately thought that it has something to do with a Gemini birthday party, right? We have the Fool clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Fool could be an Aries, you know, but the Fool could be a card of having a good time, being spontaneous, just playing it by ear, you know, not being serious, or just having a good time together, or having a good time at that party. The Ace of Cups clarifying it, so there is definitely going to be somebody talking love to you, or you could be talking love to somebody with that Ace of Cups, right? It's a very loving ace, the most loving ace out of all 4 aces. And on the bottom of the deck we have the 2 of Cups. And we have 2 people in the 2 of Cups, so I assume one of them represents you, the other one is the person that you're going to be getting together with. It's a soulmate card, it's a card of unconditional love, and it's a card of when 2 people get along very well. If you're not going to a Gemini's birthday party, maybe you're waiting for someone to make a decision. The Magician could be like a government worker. Maybe you filed some sort of paperwork, you filed for something and you're waiting for them to decide, to let you know what's next. The Magician could be a lawyer, the Magician could be somebody who works for a financial institution. And in this case, the 2 of Cups is a handshake, the 2 of Cups is an agreement, right? And you'll feel good about this decision. I assume they're going to tell you yes. And you'll be like, yay, I can finally do what I was going to do, what I was waiting for. All right? Cool.